So, part two about Jim Carrey. So let's talk about how the celebrities like to clone themselves and be different people. People do not catch on to it. Not at all. Not at all. What about Mrs. Doubtfire, huh? What do you think of that one? You don't believe it was him? Oh, trust and believe it was him. So he played, different ones. And what about Madea, huh? Another one. Let's talk about it, people. Since you guys really don't think that, celebrities can be dressed in certain things or their face and makeup, look at Avatar. Do you believe in Avatar? Oh, you can't believe in Avatar, baby, because it's all makeup, honey. Because that is what Hollywood does. It's called makeup and gooky stuff and transforming you into something you are not. Okay? Okay, so let's talk about it. So the people in the background that think that was Jim Carrey, it was not Jim Carrey. See, that's what's wrong with y'all people. You don't believe it. But look at Mr. Doubtfire. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. See, you would have never known that was a man unless they showed it. It was a man, right? Let's talk about Madea. Okay. You probably all didn't know that was a man, but there's a man under there, baby. Okay. That's what Hollywood does. See, now brainwash people in the background swear up and down and all around. That was Jim Carrey. What are you talking about? Y'all need to sit down. Baby, you need to sit down. You need to open your eyes and realize what Hollywood really does to people. Okay, they can do things that will make your head spin, baby. Okay? Let's talk about our drama class that we be doing. We can be anybody we want to be. Get that through your head. We can be a man, we can be a woman, we can be a child, we can be anything we want to be. When you're in Hollywood, baby. Let's talk about the little glitches that goes on when you're on live stages. Let's talk about it. You really think they're your people? Not all of them. Not all of them. See, no, baby, that's where you're wrong. And let's talk about Miss Hutchison, how they faked her, unaliving. Let's talk about that, baby. Let's talk about it. Since these guys are so fixated on, Jim Carrey, that it was him, it was him, it was him, it was him. You guys swear up and down it was him. If the sky was purple, you will believe it's purple. But it's really blue. It's really blue. And really white. But you guys will think otherwise. Because you're so dumb, brainwashed, and believing in it anything else. But let's talk about it. How some of your soap operas, you don't even realize that half of your soap operas are not even them. They're the lookalikes. We have a lot of them. We have a lookalikes. Okay? So, before you start shooting out the mouth and don't know your tactics or what the heck you know or what you're talking about, y'all should look it up. Because there's a lot of things in Hollywood you will never understand, baby. You will never understand. And that's why you're so angry and butthurt, because y'all believe in all the lies that people tell you. Your deceiving ways. Your eyes are just blinded on you. You couldn't know facts to fiction if it hit you in the face. See, when somebody was telling you something, you didn't want to believe it. And then the industry comes out and tells you, this is what we did. Y'all still don't believe it, because that's how brainwashed you really are. People like yous are not going far. Okay? Just going to let you know it. So, the industry will do things, like I said, that you will never understand or comprehend. Okay? You'll never understand it. Because you were never in the spotlight, baby. You're always in the back. Okay, now let's talk about our Hollywood and what we do as makeup. Foundations. Tons of it. Different colors. You name it. It's there, baby. Okay. Now, if we want to make you look old, we can make you look old. If we want to make you look young, we can make you look young. If we can make you look to something that you had no idea you can even turn into. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We do things you'll never understand, baby. Especially in the Hollywoods. Especially in Hollywood. They do things that you can never understand, baby. Okay? And let's talk about the woman that so-called came in. You guys all think it was a costume, you know. Now, that's real life, baby. There ain't no costume in that one. That was a real evil soul